It's Sunday morning, the sun is shining, and I am in the mood for some pancakes. So let's breakfast like champions. So making these pancakes could not be any simpler. First things first, I just need to get my cast iron skillet heating up. This takes a little while to get hot. If you're not using a cast iron griddle or a skillet like this, then a non-stick frying pan is absolutely fine. Then we just want to get ourselves a good sized mixing bowl and we can go in with the ingredients. This recipe is going to make between 4 to 8 pancakes, depending on how big you like them. So, to feed 2 people, I'm going to go in with 1 cup of self-raising flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and 1 tablespoon of caster sugar. Right, that's the dry ingredients. Now for the wet ingredients. I'm going to go in with 1 cup of plant-based milk, and 1 tablespoon of cider or white wine vinegar. As I mentioned before, when we were making the plant-based Black Forest Gâteau, the vinegar is just going to react with the baking powder and make these lovely and light and fluffy. And then we just want to give these a mix. There we go, that looks about good. No more lumps, everything's nicely mixed together. No pockets of fire in the bottom of the bowl. And that's your basic pancake batter done. So from here on in you can add whatever the heck you like to it. I've got this old banana that's looking a little bit beyond its best, and let's face it, we're all sick of banana bread, so he can go in. So we're just going to lightly mash the banana. And in he goes. And then for a bit more fruit, I'm going to go in with some fresh blueberries. Like I said, you can go in with whatever you want here. You could do chocolate chips, a pinch of cinnamon, some dried fruit, some seeds or nuts. Right, batter's ready, and my griddle pan has come up to temperature. Again, like I said, if you're not using one of these cast iron skillets or griddle pans, a good non-stick frying pan will do. Just give that a quick brush with some vegetable oil. It's important not to put too much oil in at this point because you don't want these swimming around in oil. We're not looking to sort of deep fry them. We just want them nicely griddled. Grab yourself a tablespoon sized spoon, and then we're just going to pour some of this batter on. Getting it roughly circular. We're not in a restaurant, this doesn't have to be perfect. Like I said, this mix is going to make between 6 to 8 pancakes. So grab yourself a little gazunder, or whatever the technical term for these is, and then we're just going to leave these to cook through for a few minutes. You'll know when it's ready to turn them because you'll start seeing little air bubbles coming up through them, and that's when you know it's ready to turn. It's also worth noting, because of the sugar content of the batter itself, if you get the pan too hot, you run the risk of burning them, so just getting used to the temperature of the pan is important. Okay, so these have had about a minute on this side. I'm starting to see some little air bubbles coming up through, so it's ready to flip them over and hope we haven't burnt them. They look good. Right, these have had a couple of minutes on the other side. They look and feel about ready to me, so we are good to go. Grab yourself a nice plate. Arrange them nicely, and then top them with whatever you want. I'm going to go with a little maple syrup more of these fresh blueberries just dotted around as a garnish. And then I'm going to go in with a spoonful of this plant-based yogurt just to cut through some of the sweetness. And there you have it, the perfect Sunday brunch, ready to go in under 10 minutes. Right, let's see how these taste. So good. Light and fluffy. Perfect way to start your Sunday. And if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next episode.